Dr. B is fun, Dr. B is energetic, and Dr. B is really cool.
Aimee is an inspired and an inspiring teacher. When you walk into her classroom, you can feel her contagious positive energy.
I've always thought that being a great artist means painting inside the lines, thinking that it has to be around the figure, but Dr. Burgamy showed me there's a totally different idea. It's abstract art.
She has explained things to us about math and art, and what I've done is I'm able to incorporate what I've learned in the art club into some of the lessons that I prepare.
One of the projects that really struck me was when she was taking CDs and old phone books, and each student made a pen for themselves and a pen for her to take to one of her students that she was going to teach in Costa Rica.
I like her because she's just such a energetic, emotional teacher, and her just happiness of the classroom is just contagious.
Well, I think she's one of those teachers that are life changers. Some of them come into the program with talent and she expands on that. Some of them come into the program where their talent hasn't been found. They're kind of like that diamond in the rough, and then by the time they get through with her, they're pretty well polished, ready to make their mark in the theater world.
I know that when I go out in life, that this direction that she sent me on, I'll be prepared for anything.
This is really a family, and she is a very, very strong figure. I mean, there's kids, they know, not to get out of line, but they absolutely love her.
We talk about the tradition of Gainesville High School, and she's a great part of that tradition. Many students have come through who have made drama and theater their future career. And that's why she's made such an impact on our students at Gainesville High School.
My name is Vicki Addison, and I am the principal of Davidson Fine Arts School. He is all about music. He gets such wonderful results with his band program and from his students. He is really dedicated to his band program here, and the results that he gets prove that. He is an extremely hard worker, and his students appreciate that so much because it doesn't take them as long to see some real progress.
Well, one of the things that stands out to me is a big buzzword in education right now is differentiation. And if you walk into Mr. Kennedy's classroom, he is the epitome of differentiation. He has such a variety of instrumentations and techniques to get different kids who are playing different instruments to excel. He actually was even used as a video example in our county for how a teacher can differentiate. So that just makes him, to me, an outstanding example of creativity.
She has really allowed those students to be involved more with the school environment and the school community.
Courtney in the classroom is artistic, and she's definitely an innovator. She's always looking at the needs of the kids and seeing how she could meet those needs. I usually just worked with students who auditioned for my choirs or were at higher skill levels musically. These students have just as much to offer and even more to gain.
And she has taught me just what a great capacity that children with special needs have for life and for learning, and it's just been a blessing to me to be a witness to what she has accomplished here.
Her work is huge and has really empowered our community to accept special needs students and understand their importance and what they can offer. We're just very lucky to have Courtney Savage, and her work with these students, it changes lives.
I'd say Betsy is helpful, resourceful, and driven. She's just been a great advocate for us with the rest of the administration at the county level, and just the meetings she has with us, the resources she's allowed us to use, and then allowing us to work on ideas.
She really advocates for the arts. She's very passionate about being involved in the arts and making sure that our students are receiving regular doses of meaningful art. We went through a major construction project, And Ms. Epps continually stayed on with the construction team to make sure that whatever was needed for a strong arts program, Sequoia received. You know, in this day and age, unfortunately, arts sometimes falls to the wayside when it's being compared to other core content areas. And so she's constantly waved the flag for the schools and making sure that the district continues to recognize the importance of art, its value across the curriculum, and why it needs to be at the forefront of our education and not at the periphery.